Keshwa Alap. In this video presentation, Alphonse Peters from the Statliam Nation will be demonstrating how he makes hand drums. Going to be showing us about the drum making process. I'll just be asking a few questions as we go along with his demonstration.
Okay.
Can you just explain to us about the hide preparation?
Well, I soaked this in ashes for about 3.5 days, I guess, and rolled it up and put it away. And after that, I soaked it overnight in this running water to get the smell out of it. And that way, it's easy to come off. Usually, people take it off about out of different ways, you know, but I found this was the easiest. Gives a smoother surface. When I first learned this, I used to put it on a stretcher. What I'm going to do after, I just scrape it off after the hide gets dry, but that's hard work. This here gives us better, easier process.
Did you have to let the hide soak in a creek at all, or wash it like that?
No, soak it first and apply the ashes on the wet. While this is wet, rub it right into the. Make sure it's going good, and then just roll it up. Roll it like inside the hair. You know, just roll it up in there with the ashes. That way it'll work better. And keep it good and tight so no flies will get into it. Otherwise you're going to get worms.
So just let it set like that with the ashes rolled up inside of it for a few days?
Yeah, airtight. Like I use a garbage bag, but you're usually supposed to wrap it in a burlap sack and bury it, but it seemed to be easier.
And then after that you just soak it overnight?
Soak it overnight because sort of get the smelly part out of it.
Did you say you soak it with lye?
I usually do with lye sometimes,
Yeah.
when ashes are not available. It performs the same thing, which is ashes perform acid.
And you use different types of hide for making drums?
All kinds, yeah. There's sheep, dog, horse. Like I got
dog and horse?
Yeah. There's a horse hide right here. Nice looking horse at one time. I'm going to put it on a stretcher as soon as I get this done there.
Yeah. Is there anything else that we can add as far as...
Oh, no. What else do you want? Nothing much till we get it on a stretcher.
Yeah. Okay, then. Okay, we're up here in Alphonse's workshop, and he's just starting to lay out the hide. Can you tell us anything about that frame? Is there anything special that we should know about the frame?
It's just a stretcher here. Yeah. It's a easier way to let's leave it on this till it dries. And right now, I'm going to square it off so I can.
Squaring off the hide?
Trimming it off.
Pretty sharp, isn't it?
You know that the Africans down here, they had a drum made out of snake. So you were asking me what kind of a hides you could use for drum, practically anything, I guess.
Traditionally, they use dog and coyote hide.
Yeah.
And deer, of course.
It's like I know there's other people who use draw knives for cleaning the hide. I never did got to use those.
A draw knife?
Yeah.
What is that?
It's a knife with two handles on it.
Oh, yeah. And put them on the pole.
Yeah. That's too much like work for me.
I tried it once. It isn't work.
Didn't like it, eh?
Well, I didn't mind it, but I didn't do it properly.
Now I got this upside down. And go clockwise, making holes for the strings now. The lacing.
Mm-hmm. How far apart do you put them?
Oh, it's what, 4 to 5 inches, depending on the.
With a hide this size, can you make like 2 to 3 drums?
No, lucky you get one, just one good one, that's about all.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, guess you gotta have your lacings, eh?
So you have to have a pretty big hide to make the
Yeah.
smaller size drums, eh?
The choice part of the hide, you know, you gotta find the best part of the hide, and the rest will go for lacings. Like up here, usually the thickest. This is the neck part. How many drums do you make stay about in a year? I don't know. You just wait for orders or what? Yeah, just mostly. Sometimes I thought I get by without making any. Sometimes I get backlog too much. Then now we're gonna.
one string in each corner, eh?
Well, let's just start off with it. Just to secure it. Usually, you can use, if you have lots of help, each one will take a corner and all go around. But, I mean, you're so used to doing it alone, eh? And this way, when I'm going to start tying it, I wouldn't get lopsided, like, securing it or where it's going to be. One thing about, be very careful when you tighten it, because the skin rips so easy, eh? And tiny. See, I might sit here.
So we're tying it on here to stretch it or to dry it?
Yeah, to stretch it, dry it, and clean it. Flesh it.
Clean it and brush it?
Flesh and taking the meat off, eh?
With the scraper.
Yeah. More string. Now let's go one way. Yeah.
You don't pull it too tight then?
Not right now, no. It's got to be even, that's all. And at the end, when I'm ready to, then I'll even it up good. dry right on the frame now, and when it's ready to dry, I'll cut my whatever I need in the drum.
Mm-hmm. Just use kind of like binder twine for the string.
Well, that's all I had. Use a rope or anything, I guess. I did have some real fancy ropes on, and some people needed it for something. They could come take it off the frame and never bring it back. And so there's plenty of this here.
So what did they use traditionally for it?
Oh, imagine, you know, whatever they can twist around up in the woods, I guess.
Oh, the hemp?
Yeah, whatever. It's this scraper I was telling you for. Takes it.
It's sort of the last bit of
Yeah.
hair.
Cleans it really good here. You see how a nice finishing surface is, yeah? You know, a lot of people use that other way of doing it, putting it on a pole and everything. This is a lot handier. When you get through with this, you don't, I mean, it's finished. After you scrape it off the other way, you still have to put it on the stretcher anyway, so this here is finished. Already done. Get a lot neater job done with doing it this way than I found out in the other ways.
Is that blade pretty sharp or?
It's got to be sharp, razor sharp.
It's like a knife, eh?
Yeah, just one side of the chisel. It's got to be chisel edged. See, at all times, this is that's the neck part, right? It's always got to be down. See how this hair is down? It's easier to take off. See? The other way here, you're booking going against the grain, you call it. This way it'll come off a lot easier and a lot neater. You wouldn't be ripping your hide. You're injuring the surface, you know. You want to get done, you want to have it just nice and smooth.
Doesn't take very long, eh?
No. How long does it take to dry? About a day. Ground. This really. That's good. There's a flesh part here.
Scraping off the flesh from the
Yeah.
ground.
Too many knife cuts. Yeah.
We're going to take a still picture.
Oh. Yeah. This is plain, just ordinary veneer. This is plywood, eh? What are you going to do? You're going to bend them, eh? You're going to bend them and they're going to break. See? So what I have to do to be able to get that around without breaking, just get a little carpet knife. Going to make some little cuts, nicks all the ways down. Usually, you know, I used to try to soak them, steam them, and then found out this is the only way. You just have to cut the first layer on these plywood, and you can go around anything without breaking them.
How far apart? Just a half
Oh
inch.
yeah, half an inch or so. You're going to bend easy now.
You just picked this up down at the mill or something?
Yeah. Oh, it's old used lumber. I used to buy them, but so expensive to buy. This is from the bridge side mill. I'm going to glue that. We got to put laminated three boards. Laminate that. So it'll be very firm, strong.
Three.
Yeah, usually 3 or 4.
Go round on top.
Yeah. There'll be another one after this layer. Make sure it's
Do you used to use solid wood before?
no.
No?
Well, I can use it like this. Oh, I use it in the 8-cornered drums. I tried steaming them, man. It just didn't seem to work very good. I didn't have the proper layout here, so steaming wood, thick wood, all seemed to be breaking on me, so I just turned back to plywood.
I wonder what kind of wood that people used traditionally.
Traditionally, cheese box, you know, cheese box. Well, I don't know before that.
I know on the island they use cedar.
Well, how logs mostly, I guess.
Yeah.
Oh, that's some. And just keeping that in place, see. This here thing is 13 inch. I'm making a 14 inch frame. This here. See how easy it goes around? No, it's all right. No, the frame is too. Close good enough. Okay, it's even, and I'm just going to squeeze that together. It'll take about 3 to 4 hours anyway. It'll be ready. Yeah, all that glue came out. All right. Before I was kind of stingy for the glue. It's got to be glued. It's got to be even. It wouldn't heat up to dry. I guess that's it for now.
Okay, we're back down at the house here with Alphonse. He's going to show us the second part of the drum making process. Okay, Alphonse, from when we were up at the shed there, and we had just finished scraping both sides of the hide. Could you tell us what happened in between that stage and?
Well, it dried, and I cut this part out to fit this frame. No.
How long did you say to let it dry?
Well, this so it'll firm, so not too dry. I mean, you know, just so we can nice and firm, so you can able to cut your circle on there.
Oh. And after that, you just wet it down again?
Yeah, soak it overnight.
Oh, soak it overnight again?
Yeah,
Oh,
nice and pliable.
yeah. Just with straight water?
This out. Now I'm going to make some holes for relations. This is just an ordinary leather punch. I found out it's easier to use and cutting it with a knife. Now I have it about even. So the way I use it, measure just about that. Have it even, and when your relation's going to come out, this one. It won't be lopsided. The main thing I'll explain later is these are kind of the wrong time of day for me to doing this. I like to do it first thing in the morning, nice and cool.
What kind of hide is this piece here?
This is sheep.
Oh, this is a sheep hide.
Yeah.
It looks a bit thicker, eh?
A little. Some places are thick. Not so much for that.
Which side points upwards, the flesh side or?
This is the flesh side's going to be out. This is the inside right here.
Oh, yeah.
Going to be in there.
Here's for the bottom, eh?
This part here?
You have to lace it through underneath.
You can put that one there.
So we'll do this part right
Yeah.
there. Or is it
That one. Okay. Now I'm gonna.
This is the circle part. How much wider do you cut the hide than cut the frame?
Well, I usually just like just trace it around with a pencil. See, there's 2 inches. I got a pen and a pencil. I just mark it around there, eh? If I could find a pencil. Oh, right there. Give me that. Eh? That one, see, this is one side and one side the other, see? Here's, when it's dry, here's the width of what I want. When it's going to turn up, it's going to turn up right there, eh? You had to think of everything, you know? So, I don't know.
Well, you have to keep that lace wet, I guess.
Right, see. It's lucky it's not so hot today, otherwise it usually dry up. Once it dry up when you're making it, it's pretty...
Okay.
Yeah.
If you added it all up, how long would you say it takes to make one complete drum between right down to painting it?
You mean by hours, or? I just don't know, 'cause I see that frame up there we just put together up there. See, it's going to take 2 to 3 hours to dry, you know, and then this, how long I've been on this now. Processing the hides, and I don't know. I never did figure that out, you know. Yeah, it's something that you can just build start with it and then finish the same day, like in a couple hours. Not these, I don't know.
Can you tell us anything about the spiritual significance of making the drum and everything?
Not really, no. I just know that actually I just started singing within a couple of years. I mean, 3 years ago or so.
They're used for all different types of ceremonies.
It does, yeah.
For powwows, the big, large drums.
Mostly the medicine man uses these as for healing, like, you know. For medicine drum.
Do you know all of the songs from around here now?
No, I don't know much.
Who knows all the songs and that?
Practically not very many people. We just copy each other. That's about all it is.
Seems to be a few basic ones that go around.
Yeah, you sing anything, I guess.
Just go back and forth overlapping to make it a good handle.
Yeah. Quite even now.
You're on.
Took, well, it took me more than what? Half an hour to lace this up? Take a what? Day to dry this and another day or two to dry the lacings. Don't want to dry them, don't never dry these too fast, you know. You gotta dry really slow. Like nice temperature right now it'll take. By this evening this will be dry. But the lacing part is going to take longer to dry. And it'll be firm. 2 or 3 days. So that's it for lacing.
And that's it with the drum, right?
Yeah.
Well, thanks a lot for showing us all of that. This video presentation has shown the procedure involved in making hand drums. Kukstum kalap.